Well, hello YouTube. It's Saturday early evening. We're out here in the garage wrenching on Ruby. We found a leaking brake line on the rear end this week, and that's not good at all. We can't have that. So look at that. It's a gas tank. Well, the lines to the rear run behind the gas tank, and this entire bucket of stuff was between the tank and the frame rail. As you can see, there's still some chips on the tank. That would be my fault from chipping into the truck. But I just got, well, the tank's out, and I just removed the last of the lines to the rear from the junction block up front. And I'm actually going to do the fuel line while I'm in there, because it's 3/8 and I have brand new 3/8. So I'll bring you under to take a look once I get the fuel line out. Alrighty. Alright, quick one. There's the fuel line coming back. Right there is the junction block for the brake lines without a brake line on it. And we got a new fuel line in. We protect from some chafing. Oh. And tank is out because that sits right in here. Line heads up. And we got some extra dangling here. But there's the fill hoses. So, not too bad. A greasy, grimy job. It's not too bad right here, but up in there, look at all that sludge. But it's very oily. If you look at the frame, like that seam is in really good shape. And where everything comes together up in here is pretty good. So, we're getting close. We're getting close. Fuel line's in, now we got to do the brake line, then we can put the tank back in. Probably do a little cleaning. Alright, just a quick little bit. It's been all day working away at this. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, this is going to be kind of bad, shaky video, but there's a junction block, and there's a brand new line to the rear coming out. Reuse a nice large nut, and it makes a 90-degree turn from the box and goes behind the steering box. Now, this is a 79 350, so the steering box is behind the front axle, and the steering links are behind the front axle. They actually go through the radius arms. I think it's a cool design, and it really drives nice, especially for a dump truck. So that line was tricky to make, but we got it in a piece of rubber through the gap with the new fuel line running behind there. And we bring it down through. All one line, all the way to the rear. And as we crawl and slide around, yeah, we brought it through the original clips, and up through the frame member, and back to there, and just about that zip tie, it makes a bend up to the bracket for the flex hose. And I will need to get a new flex hose pretty soon here. But, so there's that major new line, and I think it came out rather well, especially given that tricky fitting up there, and it was really nasty working around that box. But alright, we're gonna clean this up and get the fuel tank in.